eat it, they'll be like, say what? It's vegan? So yeah. Hey guys, it's your girl Chef Joya, and we're back for another Say What? It's Vegan. Today we are going to make one of my favorite Jamaican dishes, whether it's vegan or not. This is easily going to be your next favorite Jamaican meal. We are making brown stew tofu. Yes, this full recipe is in my cookbook from my ancestors' table, but I'm going to show you how I make it in person. And I'm going to show you how I do my quick and easy rice and peas. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, for my quick and easy rice and peas recipe, I'm going to go ahead and start off with some cleaned white rice. Now, what that means is I went ahead and rinsed the rice until all the starches came off so it ran clear. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to the pot. Then I'm going to go ahead and use a can of kidney beans, or you can use small red peas. That's why I call it my quick and easy, because typically you'll want to cook this with your dry beans, soak in, do that whole cook time, but not with the quick and easy ones. And we're also going to use the liquid that's in here so it can add some color to this, all right? Next, we're going to take a tin of coconut milk. And we're going to pour this into our rice and peas. Next, we're going to add some thyme to it. Now, I like to just take some thyme and then tie it up a little bit. If you want to go ahead and take the little leaves off of it, you can, but I just like to pop it in here, right, just like that, okay? Next, I'm going to take a Scotch bonnet and put it in right there. Do not bust your Scotch bonnet. Your rice and peas is not supposed to be hot, okay? You just want the flavor. Do not bust it, okay? Next, we're going to take some vegetable bouillon. You can use some vegan chicken bouillon, whatever you like. So we're going to add a little bit of that. Then we're also going to go ahead and add some allspice or pimento. This is some ground allspice. So I'm going to give this a couple little shakes. Ooh, that was a lot, but it's going to be good though. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and use a bay leaf or two, whatever you prefer. But just remember, how many you put in is the amount you need to take out. Don't nobody be want to eat no bay leaves, okay? So we're going to take our same tin that we used for the coconut milk, and we're going to go ahead and fill this up with some water. Now, since I'm so incredible, typically you may want to add some garlic, some onions, and all that good stuff to this. You absolutely can, but we got Just Magic in the building, and that already got all those spices in there. So we're just going to add some Just Magic to this. I'm going to season it to the gods because we don't want no bald head recipes. And get ready and put it on the stove. We're going to turn it on high, bring it up to a boil. Once it brings to a boil, we're going to close it. And then we're going to let it simmer for about 20 to 23 minutes, okay? And do not touch your pot top. Leave it alone, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to prepare the tofu. Now, I always speak about this, but I'm going to make it very clear. You want to always add a marinade, a soy sauce, or Worcestershire sauce. Make sure it's vegan. Coconut aminos, tamari, something to any type of tofu you eat. You ever wonder why you eat bald head bland tofu? Because it's not marinated and it doesn't have anything that's sticking to it. So we're going to pour some of this steak seasoning right on top of it. And even better, if you have a mushroom soy sauce, will be absolutely delicious. And then we're going to use some of my Just Magic seasoning. And then we're going to give it like a gentle toss. If it breaks a little bit, that's okay. But you want to make sure you also are using extra rice and peas talking to us. You want to make sure you use extra firm tofu or super firm tofu. You can press the tofu if you choose to. Totally up to you. But even if you don't, it'll be just fine. And we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and fry it. So we're going to go ahead and add these pieces to it, being sure that we don't overcrowd the pan. And we're going to let these cook for about a minute on each side. And then we're going to take them out and do the next batch. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the gravy for the brown stew tofu. It is absolutely delicious. We're going to start using some olive oil. You can use coconut oil, whichever one you have. Then we're going to add our veggies. So we're going to coat these nicely and let these cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. Like, I be so impatient. We're just going to start seasoning. Let's go ahead and use our Just Magic. Then we're going to add a little bit of allspice because you definitely need that. I'm going to use my ginger garlic paste. Even though we got garlic in it, can't never have too much garlic. All right, next we're going to go ahead and take our thyme and wrap it up and put it in here. We're going to just tuck this over here in the corner because we're going to mix that up as well. Then we're going to add some of our brownie. Now, browning is pretty much burnt sugar, okay? Yes, you can make your own browning, or you can just go to the international market and get it. This one is super dark, so be careful. I learned the hard way with this one, but it's absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna add some browning, and I'm still gonna take some of my brown sugar. And that's actually, you can control the sweetness of it. That was probably about 1/4 a cup, or maybe 1/2 a cup. Y'all know I'll measure, but guess what? Measurements in my cookbook. And this time we're gonna add some vegan chicken bouillon to this to give it the chickeny flavor. All right, so we're gonna make this quick and easy Jamaican cabbage. Now this recipe is not how I traditionally make it, but it's absolutely delicious. And I just start off by sauteing some ginger, some garlic, and some onions. And then I thinly slice my cabbage and I add it to the pot. And then I put a little bit of Jamaican curry powder with it. And I use my Just Magic seasoning, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of vegan chicken bouillon. And then I also, for an extra touch, add just a touch of red wine vinegar. And I know you like, chef, red wine vinegar don't go in there. Trust me, it does. It'll be one of the best cabbages you ever had. And then you could top it with a little bit of shredded carrots, and it's ready to go. And this will actually be done within about 5 minutes. All right, so everything is done. The kitchen is smelling phenomenal, and it is time to plate this up. And I have some green onion over there cut over to the side. That's gonna actually be our garnish. So it's just hanging out for right now until we get ready to, you know, top everything else with it. Look how good that cabbage look. And it cooked fast because we cut it thinly, okay? The thinner you cut your cabbage or any greens you're cooking, the faster it cooks, okay? And I would say the only other thing that you can add to this, though, make it more perfect than what it already is some sweet plantains. Oh, it'll just set it off and bring it all together. I'm telling you right now, there is no reason why you all are not enjoying vegan food if you're not already. Like, this is the best Jamaican vegan plate I've ever had a day in my life. I promise you that. Hold on. One more bite, then I'm gonna tell y'all bye. Hold on. Listen, I don't know who Jamaican grandmother done blessed me today, but they touching my soul, my hands, and my spirit, and now this gift is given to you. Full details of this recipe you can find in From My Ancestors Table. You can also find the different renditions here on my YouTube channel, Say What Is Vegan. Let me know what you think about this recipe in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what's the next thing you would like to see for me to cook, all right? Tell a friend to tell a friend about Say What Is Vegan and Chef Joya. And I'll check you out next time. Ciao.